Hello, I'm Alicia Bodecker. How many of you have tried to take a photo and it just didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to? Guilty. I have had this Canon G7X camera for a while now, and I can tell you that taking a great photo is all about knowing how to use your digital camera. Today, I'm going to show you how to take a photo using a Canon G7X by turning it on, setting it up, adjusting the settings, and finally capturing your perfect photo. Or mine, because I'm going to be doing the demonstration. First of all, you need to turn your camera on and set it up. So what you're going to do is take your charger port that holds your battery, and it's just got like a little folding thing that goes into the outlet on the back, and it has arrows right here that line up so that you can just slip it in there. You can also see that there's this charge port with an orange light and then a full port with a green light that indicates whether or not the battery is fully charged or if it still needs more time. You don't want to undercharge it because that can mess with the battery, and you don't want to overcharge it because that can fry the battery over time. So what you're going to do is just slide this right out of there, just like that. And you're going to take your Canon G7X, and down here there's going to be a little switch that says lock and that says open, and you're just going to move it over to the open side, and it should flip open just like that. There's going to be that little orange lever that you just saw, and what you're going to do is stick the same side of the battery that has that arrow right into this little slot. Just like that, and it should click, and now you can see that it won't fall out. You're going to do the same thing with your SD card. You're just going to insert it right into the camera because it has its own little slot as well. And then that should click into place too, and then it won't fall out. And you can shut it by flicking this lever back to the lock screen, and then it's all good. It'll stay closed. So you have to press the power button after you assemble the camera itself, and the power button is right here. That will also open the camera lens, as you can see. And it makes that little sound, it's so cute. So then, after that, obviously your battery and your SD card are inserted, and next you can adjust your settings. How I like to do that is I like to start with this knob up here, and the three main settings that you're probably going to use on it are auto, manual, and scene. Personally, I like to leave my camera on auto. That's the little one with the circle around it right there, the oval. Next, you're going to go to this little menu button, which is right here, and you press it and you can see all these little tabs pop up with all these different setting options. See, just like that. You can adjust the brightness, so if you want to do that, you could go here and then go to the second screen, and I'm so proud of myself, I just did that backwards. You can adjust the brightness by pressing that, and as you can see, mine is all the way up because I just like it to be, but you can adjust it like that, and that's just one example. And then if you exit that screen and you go to the shutter button here, you can see that there is a little knob. That's the button that you take the picture with right here, but this little knob adjusts the zoom. So if you can see me in there, that'll zoom it in and that'll zoom it out. And that's pretty cool too. Another thing that you could do if you really wanted is turn the flash on. And you do that by pressing this little lever on this side of the camera. You can't really see it, but it's kind of similar to the lock one on the bottom. So if you press this, the lens for the flash just sticks right up. So that's really cool too. And then you can just push it right back down if you don't want to use it. But finally, you're going to take your picture. So I'll move this out of the way, and I will take a picture of me to show you how to take the picture if you were taking the picture. So I'm going to hold it like this, and I'm going to frame the item that I'm trying to capture, which is myself. So next, you're going to make sure that I'm in frame, and you're going to make sure that you're not really shaking. My hands aren't the steadiest, but you're going to make sure that you kind of have like a really decent hold on the camera. And then next, after you've held it steady, you're going to press it down halfway, which focuses me, and then you're going to press it. and that should take a picture, but I don't think I was really smiling. So let's do it again. Once again, you're gonna press this down, and a little orange button that I'll show you pops up when you do that to focus everything, just like that, if you could see that. And then when you press it all the way down, it actually takes the photo. Just like that. It makes that cute little noise. I love those noises. So now you know the three main steps you need to take in order to use a Canon G7X. Remember to practice being steady and your lighting, because that's a huge thing with photos too. Thankfully, I have about like 6 lights in front of me right now that are connected to my vanity, which is why my lighting looks so awesome. But just make sure that you practice all of that, how to take in and take out, or put in and take out the charger and SD card. You know how to turn it on, you know how to use the flash now, which is actually really cool. And you can even, if you would like, flip this up and put it into selfie mode. So that's really cool too. Just have fun capturing your moments, and remember that photography is a skill that requires creativity and patience. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful day.